Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Legend of Grimrock. So, as you can tell by the constantly firing lightning bolts over there, yes, we are currently on floor, is it 8? Yeah, floor 8, the vault. And we are about halfway-ish, well actually no, we're a little more than halfway done. Because there's like 13, 14 levels to this, I can't remember exactly how long. I've got 9, 10, 12. No, there's 13, isn't there? Which means we're well over halfway. But that's fine. Yeah, so we made it all the way down here to level 8. And we've unlocked the sort of secret side of things. Because this is the secret stairs that come down here. Also, my torch is about to run out. Do I have another one in the immediate area? I don't know. We do. Yay for torches. Yay, torches. Okay. Just... make sure that's all going good. I like the combination of the light spell and the torch. It makes it very bright. And unlike the light spell, which is blue, and the torch, which is orange, the two colors combine into a nice bright white light. That's quite useful. But yes, so we are down here, and the vault is normally a pretty sealed level, unless you find the secret entrance, which is this one, which is on this floor entrance there. Of course, that's the normal way down. Excuse me. Yeah, you kind of can't go into this. You've got to find the secret entrance. It's not hard to find. You just got to keep an eye out. Sorry, my throat's gone very dry all of a sudden. Hang on. Ugh, right. Woo. That's a problem. Yeah, this corridor becomes an issue. You've really got to worm your way down it very carefully. Really. Isn't there, yeah, technically I can increase the carry capacity by 15 by putting 20 points into athletics. But that's a lot of points to put in there. Oh, hi! Good enough. Yeah, I could hear someone moving around. Didn't know who it was. Ooh, lightning bolts. Nice. Okay. Flip that, which I think opens up this bad boy. Yep. Yeah, so we've got to basically snake our way down this corridor to button. I hear the sound of hello. Damn it. Hey, works for me. Even better! Lovely. Yeah, I think that's just opened up that gate over there. Uh-huh. I'm fairly certain. Is there another one somewhere? Is there? Ah. And that opens up this bad boy, which is a secret. Okay, now who do we want wearing what? You've both got plates, so that's fine. 12, 9, 15, okay. That's good. I think that's your lot as well. Yeah. So yeah, we opened up. Hi. Yeah, that's a good thing. This thing will hurt you, but it'll hurt enemies as well. Scooch my way past. God damn it, don't move. Remember when these used to be a problem? No? That's probably for the best. Alright. Don't remember if... Is that it? I think that might be it. Pretty sure you can open up that wall eventually, but... don't remember the exact specifics. Ow. I think there's another thing you can do. Hang on a sec. Is it you? Yes, it's you. Hello. Ahoy. Right. Okay, next up. Good. More throwing axes. That's a lot of throwing axes. I like that. Hang on a second, I don't remember what's down there. Yeah, you know, I had that thought in the back of my head. There was a little word ringing around in my head that just screamed troll. I was like, is there a troll here? The court that sent me to exile here in the bowels of the mountain couldn't have known of the existence of these tunnels. But even though Mount Grimrock is in the most remote parts of the realm, it is possible that the king would let such dangerous powers breed within his domain. Is it possible? I would imagine so. Because this place is... It's one of those things where something has been there for so long that you're just kind of used to it. It's part of the scenery. And people don't question things that are part of the scenery. Because why would they? Hello. Ow! Woo! Hello. Yeah, see, I can get you at a distance. There's a troll running around here somewhere. I don't remember the specifics of where. But you don't want to get caught by a troll. That's a one-way ticket to Deadsville. Woo! Uh-oh. Found the troll. There's two of these fuckers? I did not remember. Was it this that was the... Nope, not that. It was that, wasn't it? You're trying to sneak up behind me, you little prick. Not cool, dude. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, have some poison. Good enough for me. That was really fucking stupid. Walking to my own poison. Sure, why not? Not that bad. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this area, it's a lot of circles, all sort of tied and connected to each other. Been meaning to use up some of those bombs, so I may as well on the trolls, because they're definitely worth it. Although there is one I'm going to need to remember to save up for later on that is particularly egregious in terms of his placement, basically. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we've got a warp point there. Where does that go? I don't actually remember. Bad times, apparently. Wow, hello, hello. Can I attack you from a distance or something, please? Do you mind? Bloody rude. Also, can you die already, please? Fortunately, poison from the gas that they release doesn't last too long. The gas does, but the poison doesn't. Okay. Where does this go? Oh, bad stuff. Well, got a skull out of it, that's not bad. And another throwing thingy. More food, always good. More crafting components. Might need to rest. Hello, that's a key. That's presumably the exit key. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, hey, another one. Even better. More food. No arguments from me. So I don't think there's too much here other than just the miscellaneous loot. I certainly don't think there's a secret. Oh, no, but there are 2 keys. Good job I checked. Also, my torch is dying, which is not a good thing. Where is the keyhole? Yes, you get 1 key to exit. And then 1 key. I'm just going to rest here a second. Might get a message from my erstwhile friend. Probably not. Okay, there we go. Aha. Lovely. Food. Ah, that's why I needed to go in there. Well, okay then. Nothing? Okay, two options. I don't have that many throwing rocks, but I suppose I can get rid of some of the throwing knives. Hello. This game really loves to be a dick, doesn't it? I just realized that guy's probably coming around. No, he decided not to in the end. He could have. He decided not to. Ow. Killed each other, I suppose. That's something. A canife. Don't need it, although I appreciate the thought. Sure I can. Can you throw this metal star? Sure I can. Nice. Okay. My brain is thinking. Yep. A secret found. Ooh, throwing axe. And the crossbow bolts. There, we're fine. That'd be good. That'd be very good. Okay. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's this fucking spider guy. I hate this spider guy. God damn it. Thank you. Okay, that'll stop that. Whew. And this, of course, gives us access back to this area. Yay! And so I'm just going to very quickly heal up. Glad that they do that. Now, have I? I have not. I mean, you can't get your axes back. No, you can get over there. I don't remember exactly how, but I think it's got something to do with these secret buttons. There it is. Trust me, I would not have been so carefree in throwing my axes across that pit if I didn't think I was going to get them back. Now the trick with this is to go slow if you're going sideways. Otherwise you will get hit and it will really fucking hurt. Okay. Now we haven't got to the secret at the end of the long corridor yet. That's fine. That's to be expected. The vault. Thieves beware. Yeah. So there's a sword on here. If you activate the sword, I'm pretty sure you get these faces to spew poison gas in the room, and it will do a lot of damage, and it will inevitably kill you. Firstly, there's a secret button right there. For a treasure. We're rich. But the trick, as with all things, put something down and you can pick up the sword. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Now, the dismantler. A sword with automatic electricity, I think, attached to it. Actually, or am I thinking of? No, actually, I might be thinking of a different sword. There is a lightning sword you can get later on. So 15, which is obviously better than the one I've currently got. It's faster too. Doesn't. Well, actually, no, it's slightly slower, but not by much. It doesn't have an accuracy of plus 10, but that's not a problem. It's the attack power we really want. Also, it's called the Dismantler, which is a really, really good name. I don't think we need this sword for anything else. That explains why you've got so much weight. I was wondering. Yeah, I think this is the case of we're just going to have to go sorting food here, because... Hang on, let me just go over to the save point. We got too much food. Which, I mean, it's not like a bad problem to have, but... We're going to have to sort out some food stock. And, the pie we definitely want to keep. So let's see what we've got in the box. So we definitely want to keep that. We'll keep that. We want to keep the big things. Yeah, so you've got a bunch of food already. Yeah, so we need to dump that food, actually. Is there anything... Oh, God, you've got a bunch of food, too. Okay, in that case, screw it. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, we got so much sorting food here. Yeah, I haven't actually activated those yet. That's just why I'm lugging that around. So where the hell is that spider I'm hearing wandering around? I think he's up there. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we got way too much food. Why didn't you eat some? Fill up everyone's meter if you're going to ditch it anyway. That is actually a fair point. Okay, excellent. We're all full up. Everything is nice, fun, and shiny and good. Obviously, my next thing is I need to drop down this hole. Don't remember what's down there, but I'm sure it'll be fine. sleeping snail. A couple more of them, won't say no. Pit root bread. Comes to something when I'm just leaving food behind. So I don't think there's anything down here aside from just that stuff. Yeah, they're just food. Which, I mean, you know, it's not a bad thing, but not essential. Okay, next up. The long lightning corridor. Whoop. Maybe not. Okay, now. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. I was like, how do I get to that switch? I know there's a way to do it. There is a way to do it. I just need to remember where the hell the button is around here. Because that... Yeah, you did that. Keep you up. Is there a way to open this gate or something? I think there's a way to open this... Well, maybe there's a way to open this gate. Actually, no, I think that gate's... No, that's a locked gate. No, never mind. No, there isn't. That's not what I'm thinking of. Maybe I just have to... Because I know there's a way to open up this. That one I'm pretty sure about. Aha. Success. Lightning bombs, what a shock. No pun intended. Wow, really? See, that's an issue. I got too many lightning stuff. Get rid of the rock, we don't really need it. Hello. Ow. Is he coming? That would be a no. Wait, can you actually not leave? You just like programmed not to leave that area. Huh. That's different, I'll give it that. No, I don't think he can. He actually cannot leave. That is the weirdest thing. How did I never notice that before? I could have sworn he could leave there. I figured, oh, I'll drag him out in front of the electricity and it'll blast him. It'll be really good fun. Yeah. Quicker than I thought. Anyway, another secret area. Oh, lightning rod. Potentially useful for later on. But we'll also take the gear key. That will be useful. Also, I'm thinking I should probably get rid of the compass, but the compass is only like 0.2. That was close. Okay. Actually, one little thing. Careful now. Just to mark it on the map. Okay, there we go. I think that's about as complete as this floor is gonna get. Right, yes. Boop. And here's where we use the gear key, of course. Helmet of Valor, which I think I'm giving to him at this point. +8, +12, drop. And I don't need those. Alright. Yeah. Down we go. Into the Goro Morgue Temple, if memory serves. Yeah. Why, hey. I know there's a secret hidden behind one of these. Ah. Holy scriptures. Hello. That's what you say when you open up the door. Holy scriptures. Ooh, and a key. Thank you. We, the Order of the Sacred Fire, have given an oath to protect the inner sanctum and guard the undying one that is held below. This we shall promise with our lives and for all ages to come. Interesting. Two times left she slithers. Once right, once left. 3 times right, and twice more is left. This she repeats twice. That'll come in handy earlier because I can never remember the exact sequence, so I'll keep that with me just for now. Aha. Food. What else we got? One way over there. Don't think it's anything. Nope, it's just... No, there's no secret tied to that. Just a random empty place. Checkered room. Oh god. Yes, I do remember this. Actually, let me just... I'm gonna need all the shit I can carry. The checkered room, as the name implies, you have to drop everything down in a checkered pattern. No, it's the other way around. It's that one's there. There's a reason for that. Has to be this way, because the one has to be this one. This is the checkered room. Don't let it fool you. Yeah, see, that's the quite clever part about the design, because you can do it where it's this one, and then this one, and so on and so on. But if you do that, it means you're standing here. But if you stand here, it breaks the pattern and the door closes. So this one has to be the first one you put down. The rest, well, you can work those out as you go. Okay, so we need 2 items, do we? Well, 1. Down we go. Lovely. A gear tied in chains. Armory. Did you miss twice with the sword? Ooh. I can't use that. Because it'd be an axe. Okay, bow-headed arrows. That's a regular sword. That's a lightning bomb. I'll keep that. That's ring mail. I really don't think I need that at this point. Nope. Although, depending on the one I got, 6, 9, nope. And an iron helmet, no. So nothing too much. Good stuff if you haven't already found some of the secrets, but if you know where the secrets are, you can get so stacked with just stuff that it's quite a surprise. Ah, yes. This place. I love this because it is so subtle. If you weren't paying attention, keep an eye on the ring on the wall. Okay, watch. Oh, and it's gone. There's a couple of other clues as well. The tile pattern on the floor changes, and you can kind of see this wall changes as well. There's a few clues about it. It's it's actually a teleporter, but it's an invisible teleporter. It's one of the really dick moves things that the game does. But I love it. I really like it. It's great fun. So what you have to do, you have to step forward, then turn around, so you're in the teleporter while it happens. Oh fuck, it did it twice. Yeah, I forgot it does it on both of them. I thought it was just a one-off. It was not. Temple grounds. Trespassers will be hunted down. You have been warned. What will we be hunted down by, I wonder? We'll see. Those. You little raptor guy. You see, Jagoth, these were the dinosaurs I was telling you about in... Was it part 1? I can't even remember. They're quite tough. They have a lot of health. They're kind of tanky. But they do drop those, which are really, really good food source. I'm thinking that, because what it is a really good food source. It is quite weighty. The only problem with it is it does weigh an absolute ton. But they are a very good fuel source, because they're pretty much, I think, a full heal. Or near enough. Oh, hello. Ooh, and hey, a gold key. Yeah, you can never tell which one's going to drop that gold key. It's kind of random. Because enemies like to wander around, of course. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, pit fighter gloves. Protection, attack power plus 6 when unarmed. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Don't really do the whole unarmed thing. Still, good fun though. Yeah. Memory serves, there aren't actually that many secrets on this level. It's mostly just a straight shot of you trying to work out what the fuck you're actually doing. Okay, so we need that for that. And then, let's see, ice? Yeah, let's start putting stuff into ice. That's always fun. Now we did get Air Magic 22, which, if memory serves, we've got in here. Yeah, Air Magic 22 Shock Shield, which would have been useful back in the previous area, but hey ho, what you gonna do? Oh, how do we open up you? I know there's a way to do it. Is there a way to do it now, or is it a later thing? You can open up this. I just don't remember specifically how. If it was a button, or if... Ooh. Ah, that was it. Hang on a tick. Doesn't something happen if I take this? No? Oh, hey, lightning bolt. That's the one I've been waiting for ages. Is that what it was? Was it this and this? God damn it. Okay, I need to remember that. There is a secret to this room. I can't remember if I can activate it yet. Or if that's something I get later on once I've opened up the other rooms around the central core of this level. I don't remember at this point. I have a lightning bolt. The only downside of the lightning bolt is it takes an absolute fuck ton of magic. Woo! Hello. Man, I'm gonna mix potions, cast spells on the fly. Oh, busy, busy, busy. I swear to God, you never get enough of these. The wizard is super powerful, but he's always on the back foot due to his over-reliance on the need for magic. Uh-oh. Do a full wizard run? No. Circlet of War? No, I think I'm fine, thanks. Another one? Really? Sweet. Okay. Yeah, level up. For crying out loud, really? I hate how many of these there are. There's so many and they're so goddamn annoying. Alright. Actually, while I'm here, although I suppose there's a chance I might get attacked, let me just rest and get some of my health and... Oh, no, we're dreaming. You need to be careful. They live here, and they will want to stop you. They fear you might undo their vision. We're gonna get the ultra special secret on the next level. As I don't actually remember what the hell you're referring to, we'll just have to wait and see if I remember it when I get there. Outer Sanctum. Oh, yeah, isn't this... It is! Oh, this place. Ow. Stop that. Stop it. I fucking hate these guys. Woo! Fire shield. Oh yeah, that would have been useful. Okay, anyway. Son of Hatred. Three ancient beings of deep. Hands that slaughter, eyes that deceive. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3 basically. And isn't there oh no, I remember now. You gotta go through a teleporter once and you have to go through a second time and then the file appears. Yeah, there it is. You go through them twice, then the scroll appears and it's like 3, 2, 1, 3. Because it suddenly becomes blatant. So anyway. 3, which is this one, 2, which is this one, 1, which is this one, and 3, which is this one. Ah, yes, okay. This is, yeah, this is how you get into the central bit. Now, I will eventually need to fall down. Yeah, there it is. I needed to fall down here at some point anyway, so don't worry too much. There's also... Oh, this is that really annoying secret that took me an age and a half to work out, and still does, because it's not explained very well. Because I can never remember the specifics. Stand where the shadows of the torches cross. Toss a rock with all your might to the east and to the north. I don't actually have any rocks. I hope that's not a problem. But what it is essentially saying is you pop a torch in here. Fortunately, I've got some torches. Torch in there. And there's one more torch, yeah, here. So stand where the shadow of the everything crosses. And then throw one north, which is up, which is that way, and then east, which is that way. I don't specifically remember where I'm supposed to be standing. I think it's here. No, it can't be here because I can't throw anything north. Oh God, I can genuinely never remember this one. Because it basically has to be a place where, oh, where does the shadow of all of the things cross? No, I don't think that actually works, because I don't think it specifically has to be rocks, but I think you have to actually, like, throw it. There it is. Wow, that was right. Wow. I cannot believe I actually remembered that. See, that's a problem. That's not a problem. Just recharge a little bit. Okay, so yeah. Nope, never mind. God damn it. I remember really, really hating this one. God damn it. This might take me a while. Woo! Okay, so flick the switch. Now what? Oh, do I need to, Yep, that works. And then you flick that switch. Key! Another ornate key. Lovely. Do we not... Is that not now? Is that later? Oh, that might actually... Yeah, that might be later. That I'm thinking of. Don't worry about it. And the button out, because I did actually spot it on the wall, is right there. That ornate key will come in handy. Oh, did I leave all those torches? I left all the torches behind. Damn it! Oh, I'll pick some more up eventually. Pillared hallway. Ah, yes, now. You may remember that we read this. So. 2 times on the left. Once, twice. Once right. Once left. 3 times on the right. 2 more on the left. And then it's 2 times on the left. 1 on the right. 1 on the left. 1 on 2, 3 on the right, and 2 more on the left, and you're through. Sorted. Well, don't go doing that. What's wrong with you? How? Mark gained a level. Nanu. Okay. Where's Mindy? Well, yes, that was the reference I was making. Thank you. Okay, now where's the way into this door? Hey, there it is. Tome of Infinite Wisdom. Is that, Sure, why not? And look, that's the one that opens everything up. Isn't that useful? Yes, very handy dandy that. Sulphurous Potion. Don't particularly need that. I don't even remember what the hell a Sulphurous Potion does. But I suppose you can have it, because you might need it. Yeah, so you grab that and it lets you access all of these places. Although I think it only does that if you've gotten the items previously. I could be wrong. I don't remember specifically, but... The mountains were shaken by sudden tremors again. They seemed to emanate from below my feet, from the core of the mountains. I think I'm getting close to the source. I always wonder what the shaking of the mountain is. My guess... Well, I mean, you could imply maybe it's the Undying one, but seeing as he's pretty much inert... Hi, guys. I don't think it is. I mean, it could be, but I wouldn't have said yes on that. I always assumed that it was the mountain kind of resetting itself. Nah. Or, you know, some internal mechanism of the mountain. Ooh, the lurker hood. Sure, a full lurker garb, why not? Now, if memory serves... First, there's my torch. Okay, I guess, yeah, we just put points into ice. What is, do I have ice level 7 kicking around? Got 13 and earth level 7. Not that. Nope. Yeah, that's that one we know. That's was ice shards. What is the level 7 ice spell? See, that's level 13. It's called a Frostbolt. So I'm assuming the level 7 is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be enchant fire. Enchant... what's it? Arrows. Which I don't actually remember what the hell that is. Never mind. Not necessary, really. It's only the enchanting arrow spell. Not a problem. Nice. Tears of the Land. That was why they placed that rock there. Severed Dread. Unraveler of Mysteries. Game's Bane with Head of Steel. That's the wrong button. Not the sword? Game's Bane with Head of Steel. Oh, friggin' arrow. Damn it, where the hell did I see an arrow? Oh, damn it, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to... Oh, hi. Anybody else remember where I may have seen an arrow? No, also time. Well, I know for a fact that there's an arrow all the way back at... Hang on, let me just... Didn't drop any off in here, did I? No, I didn't. Bit of a distance to go for this. Oh, no, hang on. No, I went back too far. Let me just grab the arrows and then we'll pause for a break. Yoink. Okay. Time for break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright, let's make our way back to this, because we're mostly done with this level now, which I'm actually quite pleased about. I managed to get through this much quicker than I expected. Oh, damn it. I always forget about this. And then I just happen to catch the slight change in the environment. I'm like, oh, yep, that. We're doing that, aren't we? Yes. Also, I'm a little curious. Pull that out of there a second. I don't think so, but no. Where did the hell does the Game's Bane one go? Click. No, okay, it does need a skull. I think if memory serves, see, that might be why I was remembering I got to take that, but no. Hey, there it is. You can take them back when you're done with them, by the way, because why not? I guess. I don't need that, thanks. I take a rock. And I definitely want to take the key. Any key will do. Assuming you've got one. You have proven to be a true champion, strong in might and will. Yet, beware, there are slumbering things down below, far more powerful than you are. That is actually very true. Let's say we wake them up. Treasury. Ah yes, the place to use up my little gold key. So you get a bomb and some armor, a hat and a bracer, or a book. I can't remember what the book is. I can always reload the save if needs be. Is it just an infinite wisdom one? Fair enough. Skill points. That's level 13 ice spell, which I do think I have in storage, don't I? Yes, Frostbolt. Now, Frostbolt's bloody useful. Pooh! Has a good chance of actually freezing something, which is handy dandy. Made from the dead, guillotine man does not need me. Fucking, I knew it! I knew there was a reason I kept hold of that fucking bone thing. I knew it! I knew it! I knew there was a reason. My brain, this whole goddamn time, had been saying, hey, you need to keep that bone omelet for something. The whole goddamn game I've been saying that. I can't believe I pulled that off. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now he's pondering his red orbs. Also, this corridor, which is going to spiral in on itself, is an absolute fucking troll. Aside from the fact it contains a troll, it in and of itself is a troll, because you get a troll, and they always do that charge at you thing if you back off from them. It fucking locks the door behind you, and the button is in a very particular location. I can't remember exactly where it is. It's on a wall somewhere along here. There's just like a... there. I think that's it. Don't actually know if it's closed itself off now. No, it hasn't done that yet. Or maybe I opened it up. I'm going to take this... Okay. I think that's the only one I need to press. Actually, Fireball is stronger now, isn't it? Okay. I mean, here's the thing. I could stand and fight, which actually might be better for me, all things considered. Aren't there two? My brain is saying, yeah, but there's two. Suddenly my brain was just like, oh yeah, by the way, there's two of these fuckers. Actually, the thing should have closed off now. Let's go back and double check. I can't remember if it closes, or I can't remember when it closes. Nah, you see, here's the thing. I pressed the button, so it probably didn't. But yeah, the gate will close. Like I said, it'll be an absolute dickweed about it, because it'll close at the most annoying moment. I think there is another one actually towards the end. Yeah, I'm just going to stand and fight. So your instinct is to back away from it, and that's what ends up being your undoing. Because once you start backing away, it's very easy to just keep doing that until... Hey, there he goes. Until otherwise. Okay, so there you go. Another floor done, I think. Not as many secrets once you start getting down to these levels. I've done the bulk of them. Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah, this area. Key. Not the worst area in the world, but it does get a little annoying. A couple of puzzles and stuff to work out. Nom nom nom. Hi guys. Is it weird that running around and killing these little ice dinos is actually making me want to play Dino Crisis? Is that weird? Alright, so we got the face. One red gem, that'll come in handy. Didn't I play that last year? Dino Crisis? No, I haven't played Dino Crisis for ages. I mean, not just on my channel, I mean, I haven't played it for ages. I literally haven't played it. Oh yeah, that's what this is for. You take the red gem, step on the button, and the appropriate door opens. Or theoretically, anyway. Put the red gem there. If you put the red gem there, this door opens. If you put the red gem over there, then the door over here opens. It's quite simple, really. If you know what you're doing. Which I do. Because I've done it before. I hear the creeping... Okay, now that's just fucking mean. Hey, always fun when you can get that. Doesn't happen as often as you'd like. Ooh, gauntlets of valor, lovely. But no, I haven't played Dino Crisis for ages and ages and ages now. Just haven't been in the mood, I guess. Maybe I'll add it to the list. I like Dino Crisis, but Dino Crisis is actually quite a tricky game. It's because if you want to play it properly, you got to play it on normal difficulty. Well, there's easy and there's hard. So you've got to play it on hard difficulty because that's the only way to play it like normally. But hard is quite hard, so you know. I've come to the realization that you can only traverse the dungeon starting from the top of the mountain. I think the dungeon was designed this way, but why? As a trial, duh. Yeah, see, that's why I always thought they were ice dinos. Because I had a vague memory of ice not working on them very well. No, that's the wrong way around. This is when you played an RE style game with dinos last year. You know, I'm actually trying to remember what games I played last year. Also, they are called ice lizards. Yeah, I know that. My point being is, like, you'd only really know that if you, like, actually bother to, like, look in game files and stuff like that. Okay, so... I don't need that. Definitely don't need any more food. Right. So, let me see if... Did I open it? Yeah, because that opens up this. Right, so, what I'm going to do... That's too far. So things first. Grab the red gem. Because boy howdy are you gonna need it. Oh, god damn it, that was my fault. Push the button. Nope, too slow. The timing is quite exact. Nope. Hey! The inner sanctum. Oh boy. I'm gonna rest before we do this, because these guys are annoying. If you know, you know. Yeah, these guys are not fun. By quite a fucking margin, in point of fact. The door slowly open, but that's not the only thing that happens, is it? So do the fucking walls. Balls. Shield's gone at least. First time I ever played this, I legitimately thought these guys were invulnerable. I mean, why would I not? You've got no indication that you can actually hurt them. I know that those guys can open doors. Now that you mention it, I think I did have that somewhere at the back of my brain. Because this whole bit is like a troll. Because you step on the button and then the doors start opening. You're like forward, 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 forward. And you go to here. Of course, you step on this. What happens? Oh yeah, it just bloody poisons you. So you back off. Then the walls start going up. And suddenly you got bloody Cthulhu faces that in your... Well, in yours, really. Okay, so we got all that, we got all that. I don't think there's any secrets in this area. You definitely want to keep the red gem on you, though. That comes in handy later. Can't remember exactly when later, but I'm pretty sure it does. Press that button, that sets up... Oh, yes, it spawns another couple of these pricks. I forgot it did that specifically. Do you sodding mind? Ow. Also, Jagoth, a thought occurs. This Resident Evil-like game I played with dinosaurs in it, it's not Parasite Eve, was it? I ever mentioned I don't really like these fucking guys? I mean, aside from how bloody creepy they are. Firstly, they can sidestep. They start using your fucking abilities against you. Which I think is cheating. I mean, I know I can use these abilities, but that's because I'm me and I'm awesome. Yeah, you might be thinking of Parasite Eve, which I think I did play last year. Read that they're the ones that reset the traps and puzzles. Yeah, I think that's what the note I found at the start of the last level says. The one that was like, you know, we will reside here for the rest of eternity. I think this is essentially that's what happened to them. I don't know if that was like a deliberate thing that they did to themselves, or... Well, hey. Unfortunately, I don't need a bow, but I will take a couple more throwing things. Yeah, so I don't know if it's supposed to be like, oh, that's what happened to them, or if it was something they did to themselves in order to, like, last longer, to keep an eye on the place. We can go straight down, but we don't want to do that. But yeah, it makes sense that these are the guys that reset everything. Yeah, so... Yeah, exactly what they are, I'm not sure. Although they do... Kinda. Just a little bit. They do kinda look like the Island Master from the next game. Let's be honest. Just a little bit. I know that they're mostly just because they're both wearing robes, but still... The thought occurs there could be a connection there. Because the exact connection between... That's 6, that's 9, now we're fine. The exact connection between 1 and 2 is incredibly vague. Like, I think by design, it's meant to be vague. Hi. Who throws a sword? What, you never heard of a throwing knife? Why can't you have a throwing sword, too? You would do the ice one. That's the only one that's too fast for me to really move out of the way. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Move! Prick. I do like that the, what are they called? Guardians? I forget what their official name is. I think they're called Guardians or something like that. They give you a straight up 1,000 experience points, and I think it's like the most experience point you can get from a normal enemy in the game. Could be wrong on that. Ooh, I can go down. I don't know if I want to, but I can. Okay, I think that's the way forward. Let me just rest a second. Just top my health up. The broken mechanism controls the portal. From there we can escape. I'm still too weak to move, but I'm glad you're making progress. I need to gather my strength so we can leave together. Their name is Goramog, is it? Huh. Oh, hello. Would you believe I'm not really that worried about you anymore? Crabs have gone from super tanky and annoying to, oh yeah, you guys still exist. I will say, that is actually one of the things I do quite like about this game, is you do feel a sense of progression in your levels as you go up. You know, the snails that you encounter on the first level take several hits at first. And then, you know, by the time you've gone up a couple of levels, actually, they're not that bad. You know, you can kill them. And then if you encounter a snail at this level, you're like, oh, you're down in a couple of hits. You know, not even a problem. Because that is something I find that some RPGs, not many, but some, do kind of struggle with. Like this idea that, you know, an actual feeling of progression in your levels and stuff. At least, I don't know, for me, I find that. But yeah, I'd forgotten those guys were called Goromog. I legitimately did not remember. Okay, you've got too much stuff. Okay, so we need, what we got, 4 points in there. That's the last one of them. Perfect. Okay, well, I don't actually know what the ice level 9 spell is. 19 even. Could be anything really. Fire shield? It's probably, yeah, fire shield, so maybe that? Yeah, there we go. Just frost shield. Not that that really comes in handy. There aren't really any frost enemies. I mean, technically you've got the frost lizards, but they don't do ice attacks, they just attack. Don't think I need that. Yep. It's a tricky one because if you stand on it and you see the thing coming, so you back off and step to the side, and then you think to yourself, oh, hang on, I gotta step on it again. Yeah, I remember I got really stuck here because as you go through this section of the game, more and more of these fuckers keep showing up. And as I said, first time I ever played through the game, didn't know you could kill them. Because you attack their shield and it takes several attacks before it disappears. So you're like, oh, are they just immortal? Well, no. But still. I do like how I've got so many. I should probably make some health potions actually. But I will make one of these real quick. I've got so much of this. I can make so many health potions. That is actually something I do approve of in the second game, that you don't need to be faffing around with all these bloody flasks. I'm going to say beakers then. I was like, no, not beaker. That's not the right word. But yeah, you can just make stuff without having to worry about that. And they give you a lot more blood drop blossoms. And you can grow them as well, which is really something useful. Also, apparently you're overweight because of that? Let me just charge up my magic. Because I'm gonna need it. This room, this room, this room. This annoying arse room. No secrets, it's just an annoying room full of annoying enemies doing annoying enemy things. Isn't it fun? Take the key, and what happens? Oh yeah. All of these places decide they're going to get some fun! If that was annoying, these bricks also show up. Who are, of course, not bothered by that. Ah. Can you die, please? Thank you. Last thing I need is your pal over here. Yikes. Saw that coming. Woo! Hi, big guy. There's never an explanation to these things. They're just there. They're just like a random enemy that just decides it wants to pop up every once in a while. Again, I honestly thought they were connected to some big giant creature we'd have to fight, and that was the thing sealed at the bottom of the temple. No. Honestly, the thing sealed at the bottom of the temple is kind of stupid. I will say, the boss of this game is one hell of an anticlimax. Like, it makes sense in context, kinda, but it's really fucking stupid. Yeah, the final boss of this game, I mean, the ending itself is a bit of an anticlimax. I think they really did want to, like, go for a sequel. Although, like, the sequel's probably a prequel. I don't know. I'm really not sure if the sequel is actually a prequel or not. I think it might be, but I'm not sure. Like the weapon you get at least? Yeah, I suppose. Nice. I'm gonna be trolling me. Really? You moved? Yep, 2 more trolls. Sadly, you can't get them to fall down the pit, which would be really fun. I'm pretty sure this guy dropped something important, so... Their ass is too big to fit. That's rude. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still rude. Is there another one? I think there's another one too. They're trolling us with all these trolls. I think they're called trolls anyway. Haha. Hi. Excellent. And there we have level 50. It's Tunnel Ogre, so not far off. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. They were ogres, not trolls. Quite right, quite right. I guess I'll put the rest of the points into dodge. We're getting to the point now where we're not going to be leveling up too much. Also, I don't remember what's in here. Ah, I thought one of them had like something special. Apparently not. Just to save a bit of space in this guy's inventory, I think. Do I want to? Yeah, I do kind of want to keep that. Oh yeah, don't we have... Yeah, we do. I think it's here. I don't remember where the button for it is, but I think it is here somewhere. Oh, hi. And now we are going to have to go down the hole soon. There it is. But first... we have a note. Finally, I discovered a stash of supplies. But once I got in here, the wall closed shut behind me. I've been too confident in myself. I thought I knew the rules of this dungeon, how this dungeon worked. Yeah, whatever. Poor Turum. Remains. My ink is starting to run dry, and I haven't had a crumb to eat in days. I can hear them whispering behind the walls. They know I wasn't on their side. I'm too weak. I'm trapped. If only I could I don't know what the rest of that was. That's an axe I can't use. That's a helmet I don't want. And a Heartstone bracelet that I also don't really want. Why am I overly heavy? That's because of Turum's remains, isn't it? Right, well, here's what we're going to do. Because we will be coming back this way soon, we're going to leave those there just for now. And we'll use them later. But don't worry, we will give Turum a happy ending. All in good time. But we've got other things we need to do first. One thing at a time, as they say. One thing at a time. Key there. Of course, if you've gone through the previous parts of the game thinking that perhaps it was Turum you were speaking to before, which is, I mean, you know, until you learn otherwise, a reasonable thing to assume, because it's like, well, you know, you're listening to someone else's voice. It's got to be someone important, clearly. And you keep finding these notes of this guy called Turum. Maybe that's who you're speaking to. It's not him. And it is weird as well, because I don't understand why the wall decided to close up on him. Because it doesn't close up on us, for obvious reasons, I think. Because we're the protagonists. But I don't know what he did wrong in that regard, you know? I don't know what it was that doomed him and not us. Because we don't really do anything different compared to what he does. He's not, as far as I know, anyway. Maybe it's because we're a group of 4. Maybe there's some other reason. I actually don't know what the reason might be on that front. Okay, now, if memory serves, in order to properly explore this area, you've got to go into... Is it this hole? Yes. Yes? No. Yes? Or did I get the wrong one? I may have got the wrong one. Ow. Uh-oh. Slimes are not as much of a problem now. Also, I think I went down the wrong hole. It's always a problem. Sometimes you just can't find the right bloody hole. Free XP. Well, I would have done this anyway, so it's not really free XP. It's like EXP I would have gotten eventually anyway, but it just means I'm going to have to drop down another hole to go into the right place. Yeah, I think this is definitely the side I wasn't supposed to end up on. At least slimes aren't a problem anymore either. There aren't any actual like secrets down here after you. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of these poison bombs. I never use them. I don't like poison bombs. They're kind of shit. So I'm gonna get rid of those. And yes, that'll definitely spare some weight. Yeah, because I think what I'm supposed to do is I drop down there. I think I'm supposed to drop down that one because it's not this hole. That hole. My mistake. As I said, I couldn't quite remember which one it was. I had to take a bit of a punt. I will deal with those switches in a bit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's been a long day. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Although... I will just rest up real quick. Because if memory serves, I think we get ambushed by a bunch of crabs. And there it is. Ah, not just crabs. Ow. Rude. Oi! You're not supposed to do that twice in close succession. That is rude. Go away, please. Thank you. Ah. Honestly, some people. As it happens, the door opens up, which allows you back into this section. See, that's why I wanted to drop down the right side first, because I was like, oh, I know, I can do this. Also, this torch is dying, and that's getting really annoying. And also... Oh, hi. Huh. I guess the torch must have actually died. Oh well, never mind. Hey, Mort got a level. Lovely. Ooh. Hey, got devastating blow. Lovely. That'll come in handy. Okay, so we just gotta get... Because if memory serves, the reason why you need to actually do this level is to get that key. And that key is what opens up the place down below. I don't remember... Oh, that's right, it's the pillars. Yeah, you look at the pillar. It's like... Da. Although I'm damned if I can remember which one's which. Was that it? That was it. And now some of the creepy guys decide to show up, because of course they bloody do. Works for me. Did I miss anybody? I don't care. Okay, I think that's... No, I am missing one thing. I mean, aside from the fact I gotta lug these around for a bit. Although, is that something I can get now, or is that something... I will have to go and double check that. Excuse me one moment. I gotta deal with this prick first. The good thing about these things is, although they do have the shield, they are actually quite squishy, which is good. Also, I'm not sure if their shield is based on how many times you hit it, but I think it is. Now, where did I put... Come with me, because I realized I've missed a secret somewhere along the lines. distant sigh. You hear a distant sigh of relief. Correct. Because I saved the poor prick's life. I've seen similar crystals in the temples of Nex, but compared to these huge formations, they were withered and lifeless. Those crystals certainly didn't have enough power in them to bring fallen companions back to life. I wonder how many times I can still cheat death. Well, don't worry. One more at least. Anyway, I think that's everything. Got all that. Oh, no, hang on. I appear to have missed one room over here. I don't think there's anything in it, but I want to go check. Just to be on the safe side, it is this way. Ah, I hear the sound of creepy crawly crabs. No, it's creepy crawly critters. His friend moved out of the way and he never saw what was going to come for him. Oh boy. Sucks to be him, I suppose. Oi! Hold still. I was right. There's not a lot in here at all. Placement of the pillars by the row of levers is most peculiar. I'll have to inspect them more closely. Yeah, that's it. I knew there was a clue for that somewhere. I was just like, I couldn't remember where it was. That one learned from the first one. Well, yeah, there is that. Okay, now I think we've done everything. Look at little gap there, but nothing serious. Just to... There is this. I don't remember what it is or where it goes, but I'm pretty sure it's a secret. Scale cloak. Did anybody need a scale cloak? Nah, everybody's kind of got what they want. And that's just more bloody food. Oh, hello. You're actually more hurting for food than I expected. One of those is always nice, though. Not that I need them, considering I've got 43 of the bastards. Yeah, you need to put items on the thing, I think. Otherwise this blasts out at you and it's really irritating. But yeah, that's just a secret. So push the button on the wall, get a free secret. And get a big secret. The prison key. Oh yeah. This level is sealed. It's not that sealed. I mean, there's a whole bunch of places around here you can get to. But yeah, in general, you don't actually do a lot on that level. This level, however, firstly, we get a nice change of scenery. Prison. Secondly, we can open it up with the prison key. But we will do that when we get back. So initially, I was thinking that that might be a good place to stop. But I got 1 hour left. I am pretty sure I can wrap up the game in an hour. So we're just going to plow forward and we're just going to keep going. And just generally, I think we can finish this off today. So I'm going to go for a break. Back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay, right. Let's open up this little prison of ours. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. You are close enough now. I don't have to wait for you to be asleep anymore. A long time ago, they closed the portal by breaking the mechanism. It is here, nearby. Find it. Welcome to the not so fun place of the prison. Ow. There we go. Hey, haha. Lovely. Now, this place is very big. It's quite spacious and sprawling because, although you don't know it yet, it's a fucking boss arena. Although it kind of speaks for itself with some of these bloody things that you get coming up at you. I don't like these guys very much. They're kind of unpleasant to have to deal with. They're basically like the ogres, or trolls as I've been calling them, in that they are extraordinarily hard, tough to deal with. And there's actually 4 of the bastards. So aren't we just lucky? And yes, they can attack sideways too. Being metal, of course, they are kind of weak to lightning. And not very weak to basic physical attacks. And they've actually got a butt ton of HP as well. But they guard this. That was really fucking stupid. I shouldn't have done that. They destroyed the mechanism. They took it apart to keep the portal closed. But it can still be mended. I know how. To reopen the portal, we need to find the missing parts. There are 4 parts missing. Go. Yeah, that was really dumb, because now I've just activated 2 of the bastards. Let's hope we can deal with them one at a time. Oh, for crying out loud. Look, can one of you die or go away or something? Fine, I'll do it. For goodness sake, come on. How much energy do you need? It's a basic lightning spell, also, that's there. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Well, we'll have to deal with the rest later. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Oh well. It's fine, it happens all the time. Actually, it really does. One thing I really need to do. That's a secret, by the way. There's actually there shouldn't be that many secrets left. Fireball, sure. I will just take a quick rest just to top up. We're relatively safe here. Well, relatively. And the other one is actually right here for over here. Now, none of the items we're actually looking for, hello, are in the secret areas for the obvious reason that, you know, they're bloody secret. So there won't be much point in hiding a major item in there. And we do actually have to find 4 items in order to repair that little machine. As irritating as it is. I don't actually remember what exactly the items are. I remember most of them, but not all of them. That's one. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. And that's the teleporter up. Drop you off there. Back to better. Drop you in there. I'm pretty sure the big gears are a no-no. Don't need that. Hello. Yeah, they just throw a bunch of shit at you at this point. They're just like, yeah, have some of this, have some of that, I guess. Really get the feeling they kind of started running out of ideas after a while. But hey, don't worry, it happens. Happens to everybody. No entrance. No, yes entrance. I just need to remember where the button is. I think that's one. Yeah, the small gear, that rings a bell. That is definitely one of them too. I think the ore is a power source. I want to say it's another gear for the second one. Could be wrong about that, of course. Have a random box there for some reason. Some torches, which I don't particularly need, but thanks all the same. Yeah, there aren't actually any like torches kicking about down here, so you know. No, not a pipe. That button. That's the one that opens up that gate. Is it the steel gear? It might be the steel gear. 1 gold key. Come on, come in handy. Now there's a secret here, and I don't remember where the switch for it is. It's somewhere, I just don't remember the specifics, so... Secrets on this floor are very easy to spot, because they're not, strictly speaking, secrets. I mean, they are secrets, but they're not meant to be secrets. They're not trying to be secrets. If you've gotten this far, it can be assumed you already know what the fuck you're doing. It's kind of like... fucking Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil. And once you get to the... once you get to the basement, you already know what the fuck is going on, so you don't need anything else to help. Also, who the fuck is slowing me down? Treasure! Lovely. Guess if you really need them. So what do we got? We've got some bombs and a sword, some armor, and whatever the hell is in those. You know, I don't actually know what is in those, and we've only got the 1 key. Seals of the gate will burst open if the shackles of the prisoner are broken. Yeah, that's a clue, and I'll explain what that means in a bit. I mean, the bombs would come in handy, especially since they are lightning bombs. So I'm leaning towards that. I can't remember what's in there. I think it's just food. So yeah, we'll go for the bombs. And that's a fire blade, but I don't need that. Okay, then. Hang on, I gotta find my way the hell out. So I think that's pretty much everything I can do on this level, at least for now. I'll fill in some of those little blank areas. But for the most part, that is it. So yeah, I think that's everything. I don't know where it's going to drop me off. See, this is the thing about this, is that when you use that teleporter, you don't know where it's going to take you. It can be literally anywhere on this floor. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have approached that stupid machine. You, come and get it. I could be wrong, but I think these guys kind of regenerate a lot. When I say regenerate, I mean they spawn in a lot. Ow. Whoa. Ow, I think I actually walked through it. That's quite lucky. One. We do need to get rid of him, though. Ow. Nice. Excellent. You know, you'll probably have noticed the little doors that are all sealed up with keys. Those are for when the big boss fight kicks off. Okay, so somewhere in this level are the 4 items I sent up in the teleporter. I don't know where. As I said, the teleporter drops you off in a random place every time you use it. And you see, that's where the bladed cog goes. Does this actually go? No, I think that's where the analyzer, no, the infuser goes. Hey, it is that one. I'm glad about that. Now, where the bloody hell did that analyzer end up? The bloody analyzer, infuser. Why do I keep calling it an analyzer? It should be up here somewhere. Oh. Found it. I'm gonna make a quick save. I am whole again. You fool. You only lived so I can be set free. The only freedom you shall have is death. Hello! Cube Stompy boy. Time to GTFO, I think. It's kind of my point where I say about how the last boss is kind of stupid. It's a fucking cube! It's so dumb. But anyway, this teleporter's popped up now. So let's use it, shall we? It's a fucking cube. Come here, you coward. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Anyway, yeah, we're here now. It's a fucking cube. I mean, it's like I say, it makes sense in the context of Tomb of the Designers. Yeah, it makes sense in the context of you know, of like it's a world of squares, you know, in terms of the grid that the world is based on. This is really annoying because you've got these 3 buttons you've got to press. There's one here, and I think the other 2 are at the far end in order to open the door. I don't know if pressing them... I step on this and a bunch of poison shows up. It's really irritating. No, we do have to press on the first one as well. Really? What? I literally cannot see a thing. Well, that's a problem. Why is it not opening? That's what it's supposed to do, isn't it? You press the buttons and it opens up. That's... what? No. Was there one here as well? No. Okay, hang on. No. You press the buttons and the door opens up. That's what happens. That's what it does. Why did that not work? Hang on. Good job I made a quick save before going in there. That's why I did it. Oh, did I not make it there? Okay, fine. Fuck it, whatever. That's weird. No, you press the buttons and the door opens up. That is literally what is supposed to happen. Did I break it because I pressed it early? No. Because I heard the thing open. Now I'm very confused. That is very strange. I don't know why that didn't work. It should have worked. It usually works. That's really weird. Why didn't it work? See, I thought I made a quick save there. I guess I didn't. Oh, do I need to place the rock on... ah. Yeah, that might... no, that's not it either. No, the rock didn't work. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I do wrong before? Well, that's just the game being bloody weird. What the fuck happened? There it is. That was weird. That was weird. Treasures. Wait, 6. Did I miss a treasure? Oh, did I miss a bloody treasure? God damn it. Where the hell did I miss a treasure? I hope it's not too far out because I really don't have to go up and find it again. Yeah, you grab the key. It's if you step on them after grabbing the key. That's what gets you. I don't remember what's down here. The sound of things to come, apparently. Nothing. There's nothing down there. Also, I thought I... better. Is there like a switch or something? Switch or a button or... yeah, there was right there. God damn it. Alright, hello. Oh. Aha, you ran into it. We are the designers who built this prison for a single purpose, to hold the Undying One until the gears of time finally come to rest. Should the Undying be awakened, we left behind the only weapon capable of taming the beast. Yeah, and then some. The weapons of power hidden in the shadows of this tomb, but to truly hurt the Undying One, you need to take him apart, piece by piece. When he's incomplete, he can be slain. There's your clue. Oh, I think these are supposed to be the names of the designers. Oju. Oj? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Itna. And Tep. And a throwing axe. Now, if memory serves, we actually need to put away all our stuff. And put everything in darkness. The weapon of power. A long time ago, these weapons were used to stop and imprison the cubes. Which implies plural. The cubes, plural. That's not a good implication, because it implies these things were stomping around all over the place. Which is not good. Also, I missed a treasure, which I'm kind of annoyed at. Actually, let me check my statistics. I got all the secrets. Which treasure did I miss? Hang on a second. Let me just... Which is kind of annoying, because I don't think I can... Well, I suppose I could load the last crystal save. Always do that. Hang on, let me just double check my map. Did I not? I know, I missed this one. There's a treasure right here. What room is this? That's the trial, isn't it? That's the warrior's trial. There's a treasure right there. And I missed it. Balls. To get to the warrior's trial... Don't you have to go from... there? You go down to level 6 to there, then you teleport from there down to here. I have to go all the way back. Fuck that, I'm not doing that. Fuck that noise. Right, anyway. It's there, there's a button, I missed it, fuck it, whatever, I don't really care. So we need to use this bad boy to, as he says, tear him apart. Unfortunately, we're not the only things here. Just to make it extra annoying. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is usually what I like to do. I like to take a bit of time to kill some enemies, because for some reason it just fills it up with some of the most annoying critters in the game. Tanky, they're irritating. Damn it! And it looks like he landed in quite the wrong direction there. Now, if memory serves, these enemies don't actually stop showing up. They keep showing up just randomly, I guess. It does make me wonder, like, how exactly the Undying One apparently threatened the world. My only guess is that... Really? Every sudden time? No, there's the infuser. Thank you. That's 3. Do you mind? That's close, that's close, that's close. I feel pain? You've gone too far. Now I will have to kill you. Yeah, and see, now you can start fucking railing on him. I seem to be leaking. Yes, yes you are. Hang on, let me get rid of that a second. It doesn't stop him now. That's the downside. Arg. I actually know how much health he's got. More than enough, I would say. My mind is going. I don't really think you had much of one in the first place, pal, but, I mean, you're literally just a cube. Fucking bug things. See, this is my point. These things do not stop spawning in. They just keep going and going, and they can be really quite irritating in the long run. Seem to be leaking. I think they threw the enemies in here because otherwise it would be really easy. No, this can't be happening. Oh, bet your ass it can. Oh dear, he fell apart. Like, why couldn't the people who captured him done that in the first place? I don't know, maybe there was like a reason for it or something. I don't know. Or maybe they just sucked compared to me. I don't know. It's a good question. And we fade to white as we get the ending. A little annoyed I didn't find that last treasure, but I ain't that worried. I didn't want to backtrack all the way. It's a long trip. Kaboom. Nothing left but a smoking crater. Which, based on the fact there's clearly a river pouring into it, will eventually end up being a lake. It's kind of weird. And then you get this, which I think is supposed to imply that the death of the Undying One woke something up. But although we did get a Grimrock 2, it's not really connected to this game in any direct way. More just sort of side story Easter eggs, I guess. It's really, really weird and really, really vague. I do like it, but I do think the last boss is a bit lackluster. I mean, he's just a big fucking cube. Which, again, you know, makes sense in context of the fact that the game is, you know, playable on a grid. but it's still really fucking weird. The fact that apparently some of the strongest builders and crafters who were able to create the dungeon of Mount Grimrock were able to seal away the Undying One, but weren't able to kill him, despite the fact that's clearly what we were able to do. Even though they had a tool that could do it. Like, that doesn't really make any sense. I'm sure there would be a reason for it, but I don't know specifically what that would be. But yeah, I guess it's just kind of the thing of, oh, big ultimate evil was sealed away in this prison. And my guess is... And it's the thing I'm not entirely sure about, because on the one hand it's like, well, all the traps were meant to stop someone from freeing him. But the way it's worded and the way the things on the walls are written, it very much implies that someone expected that to happen. Like, they expected someone to find their way through. Maybe that was literally the point. Like, the point of the dungeon was to test, are you strong enough to be able to kill the Undying One? Because although we were strong enough to create, or smart enough, I should say, to create a... a weapon that, like, could capture him, we weren't strong enough to defeat him. Maybe that's all it was. The fact that the weapon implies that there used to be more cubes, which we do kind of know about, because there's the remnant of one on the Isle of Nex in the second game. Whether I don't think some people think that that's supposed to be the same cube, but it's not. It can't be, because that cube obviously blew up when Mount Grimrock blew up, and the Isle of Nex is a different location. Because there's like a world map that you can get that, like, you know, Mount Grimrock is supposed to just be this big ass like spire in the middle of this huge mountain range that's kind of like the Himalayas, you know. So yeah, it's a really good fun game though. The story, as I say, is a little... The story's kind of lacking, but then it was supposed to be a simple game. There wasn't supposed to be this huge world and narrative and this, that, the other. That more or less got added a lot in the second game. Not that they didn't do world building in this one, of course, because they did. But not quite the same level of the second one. But I do like it. It would have been really interesting to see how they might have built upon the lore a bit. Because if they were going to make a third game, and you know, I've been sort of rummaging this around in my head, but like, what would a third game be in the Grimrock series? You know, you'd want something to round out a trilogy. So the first thing you'd have to do is connect Grimrock and Nex together. Like, you'd have to answer the question, were the group from the second game the ones who created Mount Grimrock? I don't think so. I think that's simply implying that the builders who built Grimrock and sealed away the Undying One were perhaps from the island of Nex, because they're powerful magicians, and that's the point of the island of Nex, is that it's supposed to be a place of very strong magic. On the same token, the island of Nex is a known location within the world of Grimrock. It's not supposed to be some magical, ooh, we don't really know where this is place. If you look at the world map that was created in, I want to say in Grimrock 1, it might have been in Grimrock 2, but I'm pretty sure it was Grimrock 1. The island of Nex is known to be off of the coast. So I'm not entirely sure. You know, maybe it was a thing of back when Grimrock 2 happened, assuming Grimrock 2 is a prequel. The island of Nex wasn't known, and then maybe it was our protagonists from Grimrock 2 that opened Nex up more to the world. I don't know. Grimrock 2, Grimrock 1 is definitely connected to Grimrock 2 in some ways, because the book you see at the end of Grimrock 2's true ending clearly shows Mount Grimrock. Like, very obviously. And there's even text that tells you where to dig to find the remains of the other cube. Yeah, so you'd have to explain what the cubes are. You'd have to answer the connection between Grimrock and Nex. And you'd have to answer the question of what the fuck that eye thing was. My guess is that if the cubes were created, and it does seem like they were obviously manufactured things, who built them? Who built the cubes? What were they built for? Like, were they built to stop something else? You know, were the cubes... Like, is the Undying One just like the last guardian of some ancient evil or something? Or, I mean, the cube itself did seem pretty evil, so maybe the cubes were originally manufactured as... I don't know, I could see them as, like, terraforming things. You know, rolling around the landscape, terraforming, you know, flattening land so things could be built on top of it. I could see that as being that. And maybe the Undying One was broken. Or maybe his, you know, like, artificial intelligence that exists inside him had lived for so long it had basically gone mad. Or his programming had broken. Because, again, it's clearly a manufactured thing. It might be a combination of magic and technology, but it feels a lot more like pure technology. But then, Grimrock is a world of technology and magic. It's kind of like a Final Fantasy-ish world, where there is clearly and obviously technology that exists. They have fucking airships, for crying out loud. So yeah, I don't know exactly what a Grimrock 3 would be like. It would be a fun thinking exercise to imagine, perhaps. But we are unlikely to ever get one. It is a shame. I really love Legend of Grimrock 1 and 2, and the third one could have been amazing. But it is what it is. You know, Legend of Grimrock is a great game. Legend of Grimrock 2 is an amazing game. And we will probably get to that later on in the year. We'll see what happens on that front. Because the thing is, the reason I played Legend of Grimrock is I actually wanted to play Grimrock 2. But I thought, I'll play Grimrock 1. You know, let's start with Grimrock 1, and maybe that'll satisfy my desire to play it for a little later on in the year when we can play Grimrock 2. We'll see, because there's a lot of games I want to play coming up in the next few months. So we'll have to see. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!